What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, and we are bringing you some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay here. I guess using the AK-12 and I think this is one of the zoom sights, the autofocus sight. And when I used this gun, the autofocus sight actually really helped out. Because the iron sights are kind of a little bit kind of constructive on this gun. They're okay iron sights. I wouldn't say they're like the best within the entire game of Advanced Warfare, but the autofocus sight is definitely something that you should try out if you use the AK-12, because I find it really works well on that gun. Other guns it doesn't, but anyways, I wanted to talk about something that, a lot of people have been wondering for a while now, and I kind of have a theory as to what this is. So, as you know, Sledgehammer Games, who created Advanced Warfare here, made or helped make Modern Warfare 3 with Infinity Ward. So they obviously can't. Duration actually wanted them to help out. The Infinity Ward needed help because if you didn't know, people split away from Infinity Ward during Modern Warfare 2, people split from Infinity Ward, and then they were going to make Modern Warfare 3, and they just needed that little bit of help just to be able to push the game out so that it doesn't get delayed, obviously. And they never delay Call of Duty, because if they did, we'd all be, everyone would probably be in a rampage if they delayed Call of Duty. So Activision actually asked Sledgehammer to come in, help them finish their game. Now, we don't know what aspect of the game, they finished. It was never released. No one ever said what they did. But basically, apparently, Sledgehammer Games helped Modern Warfare 3 by either doing the campaign, the survival mode, or the multiplayer. Now, one of the main things why I have this theory that Sledgehammer Games actually created or helped create the multiplayer is because, first off, when you start a Call of Duty game, you don't start with the multiplayer, you start with the campaign. You get a campaign setting for the game that either you think up of, like how you think it up, and then you actually, you create it. So, Modern Warfare 3 probably already had its story in there, okay? Modern Warfare 3 probably already had everything about the setting in there. So why would Sledgehammer come in right near the end of the life cycle? Now, it could have been towards the middle or end. It wasn't at the beginning. We know that. So, why would they go in towards the middle end of the life cycle and say, okay, we need to finish up this campaign? No, it's not the case. So they either did survival mode, maybe, or they did multiplayer. So, we really don't know. Now, more things as to why I think the Sledgehammer did the multiplayer is because, if we look towards Advanced Warfare and then we look back at MW3, there are so many things that are basically in comparison that, I was just thinking up of. And one of the things that Modern Warfare 3 kind of introduced, Black Ops 1 had lag compensation a little bit, but Modern Warfare 3 heavily brought the lag compensation on there, and it was just really bad playing with so much lag on Modern Warfare 3, because, basically lag compensation would give players that, it gives wrong players that are not host better connection, and it just that's not how Call of Duty and connection used to work within Call of Duty in a lot of games anyways. And now they brought along lag compensation, which I'm not even sure if it's still kind of in the game, because I can't even tell with an Advanced Warfare, because the skill-based matchmaking overrides everything else, and there's poor connection within this game anyways. But lag compensation in Modern Warfare 3 was awful, and that's what I'm trying to relate back to this game, where they brought along the idea of skill-based matchmaking, which is a terrible idea, as by the other, everyone knows this, but my other video that I did talking about skill-based matchmaking within Advanced Warfare, in how kind of bad that system is, not really kind of, but it is really, really bad. And it kind of just goes along with the same idea. So Modern Warfare 3 had that lag compensation, Advanced Warfare has that skill-based matchmaking, along with Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer. They probably both thought how to make the multiplayer work before the game actually released and stuff like that. So, there's kind of a similarity between that, because Treyarch probably had lag compensation in Black Ops 2, but they removed skill-based matchmaking I think it was a couple months or something after the game came out, so they actually, listened. But between Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, they just don't seem to have it. They don't seem to have the multiplayer side of things at all, and that's something that, I looked into and said, well, these kind of things are similarities between the lag compensation and the skill-based matchmaking within Advanced Warfare. Now, Modern Warfare 3 maps, they had some okay maps. Some of my favorites were Lockdown and Hard Hat. Those were probably, and Dome especially, because it was the smallest map in the game, and everyone, has to play on Dome. But, the maps in Modern Warfare 3 weren't anything great, you know what I mean? They weren't like a Nuketown of the game, basically everyone relates to Nuketown and how great Nuketown was. It's not a Nuketown of the game, Dome was just the small map of the game, and, it played well because it was small, so that's why a lot of people liked it. But lots of the maps in Modern Warfare 3 weren't anything that was, considered noteworthy to be in the top maps in Call of Duty history, and the same thing goes with Advanced Warfare, probably even worse. The maps in Advanced Warfare are really just meh. Like, Biolab is probably the smallest one. Then you got, I don't even know the map names because I don't even try to memorize them. I know we're playing on this map here, Riot, but the maps are just meh in this game. They're average, they're playable, they're nothing special. They're not really like any other Call of Duty maps because, of course, they have to add in the verticality to the maps. So, the maps are just not going to be the same, and I think that it kind of relates to that because Modern Warfare 3 had okay-ish maps, and Advanced Warfare has okay-ish maps, so that's a relating thing. The next thing, in Advanced Warfare, the perk tiers are all messed up, okay? Because most people run Toughness and Blast Suppressor, and lots of the other perks are messed up. In Modern Warfare 3, it was way worse, though, because you had Assassin in one category, and the perks were all messed up in Modern Warfare 3. So I think that's kind of where they adopted that idea of putting perks in places they shouldn't belong. I mean, it's not like they tried to do that, it just so happened to, so there's another coincidence relation. And another thing that's really similar, which I find strikingly similar, Modern Warfare 3, as we know, had two prime dominant guns. They had the ACR and the MP7. If you wanted to run around close quarters, you would use the MP7. If you wanted to pick off people at long range but be able to get people at those medium ranges, you would definitely use the ACR. And the ACR was clearly the gun of choice throughout Modern Warfare 3 anyways, over the MP7, even though the MP7 was still dominant. And in Advanced Warfare, obviously we can see the BAL. The BAL is still, I guess it's still overpowered in a way, but it's more overused than overpowered because lots of the other guns have gotten more buffs to them as time goes on, but the BAL 27 is still overused even to this day, and so is the ACR. So there you go. It's basically just like a comparison just between the two, how the games are so similar in terms of the multiplayer. And yeah, and another thing is that lots of people have been saying that they've been getting these random supply drops with guns that they can't use. They're like the glitched out PP90 M1 for Modern Warfare 3 guns like that. And obviously you can't use them, and that's, a resemblance that Sledgehammer took the game code from Modern Warfare 3 and used it. It doesn't really say that they help with the multiplayer, but there's just a little fun fact for you, if you didn't know that, because obviously they helped out Modern Warfare 3 in some way, and I'm trying to break down this theory to see what you guys think, and that's basically it for discussing this theory. Like I said, they could also have developed the survival mode within Modern Warfare 3. I highly doubt they did campaign, but it's either survivor or multiplayer, which I think that they came in and helped at near the end when they were trying to push Modern Warfare 3 to its final release. So leave a comment below what you think about this theory, or if you have any other theories about how this works. Maybe I'm wrong, because I could be totally wrong. I'm just throwing it out there that Sledgehammer made the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3 as just a theory, because it just makes sense in general, and along with other stuff that happened to coincide with the making of Modern Warfare 3 and how it all just played out in the Call of Duty history. So I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe for more content. I'm Ninja Geek. I'll see you on my next video happens to be. I'm out. Peace.